For more than 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter in our community. From our studios in St. Clair, you're watching Focus with Paul Dingeman.
Well, as January rolls along, we're glad that you are with us once again. We're going to get a little update here from two very nice people who did a lot of things in Marine City around the Christmas time. Welcome back to the Focus set, Andrea Shink.
Thank you, Paul.
Nice to see you. And her bodyguard, George Bukowski. Nice
Thanks,
to see
Paul.
you, Paul.
Good seeing you.
Good to see you, buddy. You, George, have been on with us many, many times over the years because of a wonderful organization called Old Newsboys, and now Andrea has joined efforts with you.
Yes.
Tell me what's going on.
Well, what's going on is that we completed our 21 schedule, and we helped 207 kids this year.
207. Wow.
It's up a little bit from last year, and it was really nice. We got the website out there, thanks to you two, and the people signed up on it. They signed up their kid and all the other information they needed, and got filtered to us. We got them a clothing voucher for the 26 Mile Road Meyer store. And then when they came to pick up the voucher, we had a table full of toys that we had collected in the area. And they could pick out a couple of toys out of there. And we also had a table full of oranges and apples. And we had another table.
You can't be healthy, too. I mean,
I know it.
Either toys
and then you also got a table of bags of candy and another one with hats and mittens. And so we get a lot of donations of hats and mittens, and it to a point it's almost too much, because you got all these knitters and crocheters and stuff out there that just love to make that stuff, and a lot of kids don't wear that stuff anymore. But
the generosity is just wonderful of the people in Marine City.
Yep, it's tremendous. We overshot our goal. It was great. Our goal was $30,000, and we made that no problem at all.
Wonderful.
So it was pretty
and a little
good.
Cushion for next year.
Oh yeah, and we're going to have a couple more fundraisers. There's going to be an all-you-can-eat pizza event at Anita's on Wednesday, February 9th.
Okay.
That goes between 5 and 8 o'clock. They close at 8 o'clock. So, and it's $10 for an adult, $8 for kids under 10.
Yep.
Yeah. And all the pizza you want to eat. And Andrea's been working on getting a fundraiser out of Murphy's Inn. They do fundraisers for all different non-profit organizations. They're going to do one for us. And then, we're already looking at selling newspapers again in December. So we've already got the editor fixed up, the printer fixed up. We just have to assemble it now, and that's a lot of time now to do it. So. But we're doing well.
You've not been resting on your laurels.
No, got a lot of laurels to rest on, but how it goes. But Andrea's a member.
Yeah.
She's a member this year, took care of a lot of things, and she tends to volunteer too much. But
she hasn't learned that word that you and I have learned after many years, and that's the word no.
Yeah, or to sit on your hands.
Andrea, let's talk about what you accomplished. It was absolutely a miracle. To get the parade going, the Holly Jolly Santa Parade in Marine City 2021. It wasn't going to happen until Andrea came along.
Well, and thank you. And it's not just Andrea. There's so many wonderful people who stepped up to help me, and that I could call on, and that came to lend a hand. And even at the last minute, if there was something I needed, Lisa Hendricks stepped in.
Yeah.
She was wonderful.
She's
Brian
great.
Ross was wonderful. My dear friend Layla Methner, I feel so bad. I kind of dumped the hot chocolate booth on her, and she took to it and had the kids in there helping her, and made sure that all the kids got hot cocoa and cookies that came to see Santa. And so it was really wonderful to have so many loving, gracious people to call on to help get that done.
The parade was wonderful. You had lots of units, lots of activity, and lots of people.
Yes, it was very well attended. The fire chief remarked how wonderfully well attended it was. He can't remember something like that in recent years, so it was very heartwarming.
Good, good. But what kinds of efforts, you got all those people coming back, you hope to have a bigger, better parade, faster, quicker, like everything else next year? It doesn't have to be quicker, but...
Yes, definitely. Some of the wonderful organizations that couldn't be a part of it this last year are definitely marking their calendars for next year. It's already on the city calendar. They know that we're going to be coming along and asking for permission to close the street and set everything up. As far as fundraising efforts, we already have a good chunk.
Oh, good.
Yes, and we're making sure that the donations we receive, it is the Old Newsboys parade now. It is, we're all together. And but making sure that the money that's received for the parade is parade money. We're not taking anything away from donations that are for the children
Good
for
point.
Christmas.
Very good point. Very good
Yeah,
point.
that's keeping that separate. So.
Yeah. And over the years, George, the number has always been around 200 kids or so?
It's been as high as 450.
Really?
And over the past few years, it's been going down about 10% every year. And then, you know, we had a big drop. We had, excuse me, we went to, a couple of years ago, we were at about 300, and then the COVID business, and we got down to 200. And we were using the Old Newsboy website out of Port Huron, and they would filter anybody in our fire district down to us, and we'd take care of them from there. So it was, it's been working out pretty well so
Good.
far, and it worked out great this year. And now the Old Newsboys, we are going to sponsor the parades now, the Christmas parade.
Now, Andrea, were you an Old Newsboy?
No, on a technicality, I missed that one.
She joined quickly.
Good.
Yeah.
But you joined and you guys went together. That's a great idea.
Steve McConnell's been after me for years, and so I finally had an opening in my schedule and said, "All right, well, let's fill that right in."
You're a busy woman. I don't know how you figured out to have an opening on your schedule, but...
Well, and it's so great to be a part of the Anita's fundraiser, and we are accepting basket donations for that. Those can be, the raffle tickets for those can be purchased up to 1 week in advance at Anita's, too. We want to make sure to say February 2nd, you can go in and pre-buy raffle tickets or make a donation if you can't attend that day on the 9th.
So it's just before Valentine's Day. There's an opportunity to take your favorite person to Anita's on the 9th between 5 and 8, $10, and you can cover Valentine's Day with all the pizza you can eat, right?
Sure.
Well, and I like to do it to teach my kids that sometimes you give a little and you go and you attend these things.
Wonderful.
And then it helps the other people around you. It helps people in your community.
That's wonderful.
There's little things you can do.
Yeah, good. All right, George, so you're going to be back sometime in the midsummer to say, hey, we're still alive and well. And
Well, I'll be back probably in maybe November.
good. Okay.
Well, I'll come back in June to help get our fundraising efforts for Christmas because,
Good.
you know, we got to start in July.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I guess
Absolutely.
looks like I'll be back in July.
He'll be back in
Thank you both for all you do for Marine City and for the surrounding areas with the
Thank
kids.
you, Paul.
And the parade was
pleasure.
wonderful.
Thank you so
I was
much.
glad to
Thank
have
you for
Brian
covering.
Ross with me, and he did a great job, and we'll just keep doing it. It was a great location for us, for up in the air there, but we got to get over to the city hall, the old city hall too. So we'll work all those details out
Yes, that's wonderful.
as we progress. All right, we'll be back with another Marine City guest. Britnnay Smith will be along from the Riverbank Theater in just a second. Wonderful place, Marine City, and soon to be St. Clair, is called the Riverbank Theater. The artistic director is with us today, Miss Britnnay Everitt Smith.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Lots of things happening in the Riverbank Theater family.
Yes, yep. So we're kicking off our 2022 season. Our first show is called The ADDAMS Family, a new musical So
is that Addams Family? I think I've heard that name before.
yeah.
A little TV show.
Right? Yes. So it's all the same characters you know and love from the TV show, now in a musical form.
It is a musical.
It is.
Okay, was it?
Yes.
It was on Broadway.
Yep.
And ran for a long, long time. And
I don't.
an hour and a half at least.
Exactly. Yeah, about 2. Yeah.
So that cast has got some young people in it.
It's got a whole variety of people. So we've got Morticia Gomez. We've got the grandmas in the show, Lurch, all the characters you know from the TV show. And then there are some new faces, like some of the kids who've gone up through our academy classes. There's a couple teens playing Wednesday and Pugsley, and then some in the ensemble as well. But it's an adult show.
Oh, it is an adult show.
Yeah, I mean, the humor is adult, I would say,
Yeah.
but kids can come see it. The whole family. It's good for the whole
If
family.
Sam will throw up that, or Ben throw up that slide in bin 2 there, we'll get the dates of it. But
Yep, it runs. So we open January 28th, and it runs through February 27th. So Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30, and Sundays at 3, and that's at Riverbank Theater.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's going to be there for about a month, 28th
Yeah.
through the 27th of February.
And fun music. It's like this time of year where it's kind of dark and gray and whatever. Come out and laugh, and it's a little spooky, a little kooky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Before we started, you mentioned a thing called auditions.
Yeah.
What is that all about?
If anybody wants to be seen on our stage, how they do it is they come to our general season audition, and that is on February 3rd and 5th, and all the information's on our website, riverbanktheater.com. But every year we hold a big audition at the beginning of the year, so we can
really?
cast all the shows through December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Had an opportunity to go to the last December show. It was delightful.
Thank you.
It was absolutely totally different.
Yeah.
And a story that I was not familiar with.
Yeah.
About bringing Christmas trees from the UP down to Chicago, and great music and great actors and actresses.
Thank you.
was
Yeah,
good.
it was a great show. It was called the Christmas Schooner, and we had a great run with it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I know it was sold out many, almost all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so auditions. If I want to sing, I want to dance, I want to act.
Yep, come see us.
Comedy, whatever you want, just come and talk.
So all the information's on our website, but we usually have people come and sing 2 contrasting little vocal selections, and then a 1-minute monologue, so we can hear them sing and hear them act. And then from there, we do a round of callbacks and say, these couple people would be great in this show, and we have them do some material from that. So we go from the general auditions to cast the season. And the season starts with Addams Family. Then we do a show called Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill, and that one is cast. It's Anita Newby. She's done several shows with us before, but it's a one-woman show about the life of Billie Holiday, and kind of features her last performance. So there's that one, and then moving on, the rest of the season is open, so we're looking for actors and actresses. We have Bikinis the musical, and that was written by our guest artist, James Heineman. We have a relationship with him. So that's one of his shows. It's really fun. It's like a girl band that does covers of the 60s and 70s. So it's all very familiar songs that everyone would know. And then from there, we do a big summer show, Bye Bye Birdie. Back in June, we have Fox in the Fairway, and that's a hilarious straight play comedy. And then we do Sunset Boulevard, and we end the season with The Sound of Music, so that'll be a big one.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
The whole season just is light and delightful and
Good.
And
we try to
warm and
have
friendly.
a lot of variety, so that different age groups, there's something to come see, and families. And
back to the auditions, to the section where you do the monologue. Do you pick your own monologue, or do you guys give them a script?
You come in with a piece prepared, but we always say, if we want to hear you read something from the script, we'll hand you a page, and we call it a cold read. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that stuff on TV, but I've never done it myself. But, Okay, well, that's good. And if the control room will throw up the picture of that beautiful new building,
Yes.
let's talk about that. I saw ground moving. There's the building.
Yeah.
It is going to be coming out of the ground, literally, in the spring.
Yeah, so if you've driven by the St. Clair Plaza, you've probably seen that fenced off area in the parking lot. That's our parcel, and that's the new building there that we're
300 and some seats?
350, yep.
350 seats.
Yep.
And that high area in the back is where you put flats. You can fly flats.
them in, yes. So,
Up and down.
both of our existing venues will stay the same, but the Snug and the Riverbank were existing buildings. So, we had to kind of create a theater out of a bank.
Right.
This is a brand new build, so yeah, it has the fly system, it has the wings. It'll be a whole brand new theater.
And you hopefully will have some production in there this fall, maybe, or next fall.
We don't know quite the timeline yet.
Well, with all the COVID stuff
right.
and the supply chain
But
stuff,
I'll just
totally
say
understand.
as soon as we can. How about that?
I like that. As soon as we can.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, you'll come back to us now, guys. There you go. So the auditions are
February 3rd and 5th. It's a Thursday night and a Saturday morning and afternoon.
okay.
And you can register on our website if anybody's interested.
The ADDAMS Family, a great musical family, not a family orientated, but an adult.
Yeah, well, I mean,
orientated.
I would say, if you think of it as I don't want people to think of it as a kids show.
Okay.
It's a great date night,
Right,
it's
right.
funny. So there's some adult humor in it.
Right.
But if you do bring a family, I think it'll go over
It'll
the
be
kids' heads. You know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
enough spectacle, there's fog, there's cool costumes, there's fun music, so anybody would enjoy it.
So January 28th through February 27th.
Yep.
And I think we're up to date.
Yeah.
And whenever you need a question answered, you can go to riverbank.com.
Yes. Yep.
we
Sounds
got it
good.
all?
Thanks, Paul.
That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Paul Dingeman. See you soon.
Thanks for watching Focus with Paul Dingeman. Focus is produced at the CTV Community Television Studios in St. Clair. For over 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter to our community.